They don't shout the loudest, they don't flex the hardest, and they definitely don't beg for attention. But somehow, they're the ones people keep talking about. Welcome to the rise of Ilonggo pride, where Iloilo and Bacolod prove that real power doesn't need noise. Because while Cebu dominates the spotlight, Ilonggos are quietly rewriting the game. Let's set the stage. Cebu, the so-called powerhouse of the Visayas. Fast-paced, highly urbanized, always moving, always flexing. It's the city that says, "Look at me, I'm the center." Now enter Iloilo and Bacolod, two cities that don't try to outshout Cebu, because they don't need to. Iloilo brings structure, discipline, and elegance. Bacolod brings warmth, culture, and effortless charm. Different styles, same quiet confidence. And that's where the clash begins. Cebu's growth is loud. Skyscrapers rising fast, traffic getting heavier, energy that never slows down. It's impressive, no doubt, but here's the question. Is loud growth always better? Because in Iloilo, progress feels intentional. Roads are planned, spaces are preserved, development feels balanced, not rushed. And Bacolod, it's not trying to become something it's not. It evolves at its own pace, keeping its identity intact. So while Cebu races forward at full speed, Ilonggos move forward with control. And sometimes control beats chaos. Here's something people don't talk about enough. Ilonggo pride isn't built on hype, it's built on thinking ahead. Iloilo doesn't just build for today, it builds for tomorrow. Urban planning that actually makes sense. Public spaces people actually enjoy. A city that feels like it was designed, not rushed. Meanwhile, Cebu often feels like it's catching up with its own growth. Too fast, too crowded, too pressured. Because when everything is about being the biggest, you risk forgetting what actually matters. And Ilonggos, they never forgot. Let's talk about real life, not just headlines. In Iloilo and Bacolod, life feels lighter, less stress, less chaos, more breathing room. You're not constantly rushing. You're not constantly competing. There's a sense of balance. Now compare that to Cebu. Opportunities? Yes. Excitement? Definitely. But also, traffic, noise, pressure. Because being the center comes with a cost. And more people are starting to realize a better life isn't always in the busiest place. Sometimes it's in the most peaceful one. Here's the savage truth. Iloilo and Bacolod aren't trying to beat Cebu. They're not chasing it, they're not copying it, they're not obsessed with it. And that's exactly why they're rising. Because when you stop chasing validation, you start building identity. Ilonggo pride is quiet, but it's solid. It's not built on trends. It's built on values, respect, discipline, culture, and those things, they don't fade. Something is changing in the Visayas. People are starting to look beyond Cebu. They're visiting Iloilo and thinking, why does this feel better? They're experiencing Bacolod and saying, this feels like home. And suddenly, the conversation is shifting. It's no longer just about who's the biggest. It's about who's the most livable, who's the most balanced, who's the most sustainable. And in that conversation, Ilonggo cities are winning quietly. Let's be fair. Cebu is still a giant. It has history, economy, and influence. But being first doesn't mean being best forever. Because while Cebu is maintaining its dominance, Iloilo and Bacolod are refining their identity. Cebu equals power and presence. Iloilo, precision and planning. Bacolod equals warmth and lifestyle. And here's the twist. People today don't just want power. They want quality of life. And that's where Ilonggo pride hits hardest. So who really wins? The loud city that dominates the conversation? Or the quiet cities that win people over? Because at the end of the day, noise fades, hype fades, but experience stays. And Iloilo and Bacolod, they don't need to convince you. You just have to experience them once, and you'll understand. That's Ilonggo pride. Quiet, calm, but impossible to ignore. So what do you think? Is Cebu still untouchable? Or are Iloilo and Bacolod quietly taking over the Visayas? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's hear your side. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more savage takes, real talk, and city comparisons. See you in the next one.